back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for continuing supporting my YouTube videos. It's been a long 2 weeks for me. After I've shared my story, at some time I'll get so overwhelmed and then I ask you, so but yeah, I'm okay now. I think I've released so much information. Then now, today's topic, I'll share with you guys how I got married. yeah, it's so interesting. Okay, I met my husband in a cult. He found me there. So by the time they recruited him, I didn't know him. Then, as for me at that time, I was the only one. I think we were two of us. So this other one, so the rest of the team members were married. So I think 2 or 3 weeks esando recruiter, but because of he came there during the time sine kuko meetings yabo, and then that time sasivangela si kubhizi nje at that time. Yes, so they recruited him ndobana enkonzweni, and then he went to church, and then after he went to church there was a meeting, because that time they were having meetings zabantu abangotata, and sometimes they were having meetings zabantu abangomama yabo for abantu abatsha. So all the time they will have eza meetings because la tata wanted to know them more yabo. So during that time bene meetings, because of being abantu that bakwi agenda yemichato yebo, so they will always ask abantu ndobana wena chatile or what. So in our yomchato, for him, like utata lo, it was an easy thing. Like, no, you know what, you can get married if you want to, I can organize that for you. Yeah, but so for Bona, it was a shock that umchato was something so easy. Yeah, but so I come to get funa uchata I bondobana umchato was something so easy. Then as the time goes, they called him before he joined the team. They called him while sahlala kokwabo yebo, and the guy was new kwindawo yensindiso and all that. And then they called him, they asked him ndabana ukhona mbonileyo, because of me and he's a shy person yebo, and that time he was so shy because wayengabaqhelanga ababantu. And then eziyene sitsho kum, then bambiza. After bembizile, and then they ask him ndobana ukhona umuntu amthandileyo na, and then he was like no, akho umuntu amthandileyo. And then they ask him again ba ukhona umuntu amthandi, like because of bebe baninzi bengabantu abangotata yebo. So I think abanye babo they were married already, because eza meetings zaz attendwa even ngaba beteam esasihlala nabo. So I think yena was one of abantu babengatshatanga ngela xesha and wayemtsha entsindisweni at that time. So they called him, and then he never answered them. Bye, ukhona ususende mthandiza angatsho, but la tata noticed something kuye ndobana ukhona umuntu amthandayo, but akakwazi ukuthetha ba no ndibone usisothile. Okay, then lahamba ixesha, and then utata sent one of team members to him to ask him again ba khawambi yombuzo ndobana ukhona lo muntu amthandayo na. Then it happens because he was so comfortable to that guy owayethunyelwe ngutata, but because he knows him, uyamazi from busy friends outside of la cult. So he was, because of engumntu or jokey, then you would just say, man, man, khona manje sisi bendimthandile but hayi kaloku akho nto inokwenzeka pha. And then wayithatha ke ngoku lo imessage wayoxelela utata into yoba hayi uthi uthanda usister Noludwe, yebo. And then immediately those people, they called me, like you can see set up in immediately, because the guy at that time, he was just making a joke or just making fun, no, like I call a man, but it was not something like seriously, yebo, because naye uyazazi uba makana mali, and that time akaphangeli, so undithandile nje yabona ngonibona, yebo, ba ebona into yoba hayi man umhlela sisi enke ndibona into yoba ingathi akanxibanga ring, nguye yedwa onganxibanga ring. Fine. And then they called me, because already that time was danhlala nabo, and then they called me, and then they said to me, bana, there's a guy ofuna ukutshata. I was like, you ofuna ukutshata tata? Who's that? And they said to me, uzambona, go and pray. Huh? Okay. They gave me, I think, 1 week to pray. Ngalumfana, and then kanti kwelinye icala they're arranging into yoba the guy must come to etimini, yebo. And then the guy, I don't know uba bathini kuye into yobana no, okay, usisi simxelele uba uthi ufuna umtshata, yebo. And then they told him bana if uzotshata naye you need to join the team ke ngoku, yebo. So that's when umyeni wam wajoyina i-team, because of besithi into yobana usisi lo bayamthembisa into yoba because bandixelele. So I saw the guy engena kulaa ndlu sasihlala kuyo, I think, because they told me during the weekend, and then the guy came there, I think on a Wednesday. I saw him entering the house with e-bags, and everyone was like, nangu lamfana tozotshata na, hayibo ophi. And they said lona, athi hayibo sonopposite. Okay. And then after the guy efikile phayana, they called me meeting, and then I went inside there. They told me this is the guy that wants to get married with you, and the guy was so shy. And then when I look at him, I was like, yo, this guy is so shy. They told me his name Uyanga, brother Yanga actually. Guyelo uti, he wants to marry me. And then okay, okay, we will still give you time to go and pray about it. And then I went back, because the guy, he was already in joining a team. And then all the time when I look at him, I was like, Lord, is this the one? Hey, okay. And then I think after 2 or 3 days, I went back to them, and then I told them, okay, yeah, fine, ndingachata naye. Because during that 3 days, they will call me all the time, like, bandi convince ba, this is the guy, mama akho benovuya nobana xa unotshatwa ngumntu onjena, this is a humble guy, tontonto, yabona zonke ezazinto bendiconvince like ngeyona ndlela. Then I end up that, okay, fine, ndamtshata, because sonke phayana, like the rest of, I think 90% of abantu babepha etimini babetshatile. So I think we were 2 of us abantu babengatshatanga. Then fine, kwathiwa umtshato ke uyaqhubekeka. And then I think sanikwa 2 weeks so that sazane. And then during that time yoba sifundane ndimazi, because ndandingamazi. And then I asked him, ba ungubani waphi ntontoni. Remember guys, I only knew that guy by the time ndavuma into yoba okay ndizamtshata. Like ndimvuma njani umuntu endingamazi nomazi into yaphana. Hey, guys, it's insane. So umfana lona ndafumana ixesha uba ndimazi ba ngubani waphi ntonto ndimbuza ifamily yakhe, because I only knew the guy phayana, zange ndambona mna embikweni, yebo. And then naye wabesitsho hayi mna ntoni ushayi ke ubhuti wakho, ndiqambe bethuna ndinile ke sana mna lo muntu ushayi mna andizimbele ke salele into, yebo. And then fine, after a week I was not pleased, and then I went back to them like and imfuni mna lo mfana. And they were like, what is wrong now? I was like, no, I don't like the guy, you know. And then they were like, how now, after uvumile, and then now you are telling us ba you don't want to get married anymore. They start crushing me ke ngoku. And then yo ndaba dabija ngeyona ndlela, and I was like this. And then they started torturing me. How can now you don't want to get married after ufumene umuntu right, don't, and all that. And then only to find out the time I said andifuni uchata, they were organizing another lady for umfana lo El-Tutu, Eastern Cape, yebo. And I only knew that after ndayendaphinde ndabuya ndathi fine chat, because during that time ndingavumi uchata. Like they will crush me and then they will tell me ba, you know what, Wena, you are our assignment, we will deal with you. You can imagine that, like people torturing you uphakathi. And I felt in Dobana, these people are rejecting me now. Bono ivelando, even like sekuhlelwe meeting, you know ba kwi bad books wena, because kaloku awuvumanga ukwenza lento bayifunayo, yebo. So I end up going back to them, or ndathandaza again. I don't know why nanthandaza okanye nansenza ntoni, but ndanilila like all the time, like asking God, Lord, this is what you want from now. Like, I don't know, show me the way, like I'm so confused, yabo ndikhale, yebo. Remember at that time, guys, I'm so frustrated and kune fear engqondweni yami, because these people, they told me once uphume apha, this is gonna happen to you, the family will be under a curse, and all those things that makes you not to want to go from that place, yebo. So I was full of fear at that time, ingqondo yami idizzy anzazi ba manthini. And then I end up going back to them, and then I told them, okay tata no mama, I still want to get married. And they were like, oh yeah, now you want to get married. And then all that, they came back like, yeah, don't know. They were so happy now. And then I started to be in a good books again, yeah. And remember that I remember the day la tata wayephuma eyokhola imoto, and then he saw me at kitchen, and he was like, yeah, yabhitya ngoku, because kaloku wena awufuna uchata, ngathi uThixo kuphathela umyeni awufuna uchata, all those things. I remember that day wayethetha loo nto kum. And like that time I went straight to Erumini ndayolila, and I was so frustrated, guys. And I was like, Lord, this is what you want for me, I don't know. And yes, so yeah, I end up going back to them, and then I said, okay, you can proceed with umchato. Then they start planning after ndivumile, and then that's when I got a chance yoba ndincokole naye ke ngoku umfana ndimazi, but ndangamazi, and I didn't know anything about him, yabo, even in background yakhe, nothing, yebo, because zandambona, yebo. But yena ke ngoku kutsho kwam, he knew me before I entered etimini, yebo. Wayendazela from kude, yeah. So they started planning umchato wethu. Okay, they started planning umchato wethu, and then they called my mother-in-law. They told her indobana, okay mama, unyanakho uzawutshata. And guys, to my surprise, the guy wayengathethi, you never mention anything ba okay ngifuna uchata nawe siso okanye kwathi, no, uze as someone like othethelwayo, because aba bantu because of babeqhuba agenda yabo. So the guy is a shy person. Why ngazazi naye lanto wayengena kuyo, yebo, because of bamthembisile ba no, don't worry, ufuna uchat, no, I can make this happen for you, that's my daughter. Like, you can imagine umuntu athethe londo le, yebo. So the guy, he came there like eyazi ba he's gonna get a wife, yebo. So they called my mother-in-law because umama zala wam already naye waye attenda icawe le, yebo. So she was familiar with them. And then bamxela like mama unyanakho uzawutshata, don't know, you must be ready for that. And then mama zala wam zange babuze at that time ndobala uzawutshata uphangelaphi uyanga, yebo. It's like, okay, because you can see umuntu omdala ba he was so confused ba umtshato njani lo, uzakwenzeka njani lo mtshato, umntana makaphangeli nophangela uzamlobola njani umntana abantu, yabo. She was worried, mama zala wam. And then I think wathetha ke nomama ecaleni ba don't stress, mntana wakho uzawutshata, so worry. And then they told me go ndoba mandiyame ndiyekhaya ndiyochaza into yoba ndizawutshata. Remember guys, andihlali khaya ne. Then I must go back ekhaya and ndibaxele into yoba I'm gonna get married, yebo. I don't have a relationship ne family yamu. So like you can imagine into yoba if I go there and tell them ba I'm gonna get married, yebo, they're expecting ilobola kaloku, yebo. They're expecting big negotiations, like kuhlalwe phansi, they must know the family and all that as usual. But it didn't happen that way. So ndabaxele, and then they said to me ba mandithe ekhaya abantu bako myeni bazoza, they will bring ilobola, they mustn't mind about that. Ndafika ndathetha loo nto leyo bayitshoyo. To my surprise guys, zange yenzeke loo nto leyo. And then after some 2 weeks they were busy planning ke ngoku umtshato wam. And for me I'm waiting kaloku ba so kuyiwa nini ekhaya, yebo. And then all that was like izawuphinde kuyiwe thofuna utshata mos, so siyatshata ngoku, like huh, okay. And because of Payana you can't question everything, yebo. And I was bound to everything abayithethayo, so can't ndangena say of anything, you know. For me, because of I know ba dandine dreams oba if I can get married, bona umtshato wami I would love to ba ndinxibe, yebo, a nice dress ntontoni and all that. It didn't happen that way, yebo. So they've arranged umtshato wethu, baplana ke into yoba ndizawutshata imini ethile, and my family was waiting ba where's the lobola now, and there was no lobola. So baplana ke ngoku into yoba ndizawutshata, babeka idate ba ndizawutshata, I think 2nd November, yeah, I got married on the 2nd November. Babeki date and indaba yelobola and all ifamily yakhe yekhaya was shattered. Zange kuphinde kuthethwe ngalondo leyo, yavalwa lo case leyo. And then ngoku sika into yobana we must plan umtshato wenu uzaba njani. And then like I say gcwala ke uba awunolutho uzawutshata. I had usiso friend yam, like I knew her long time ago, and then she was like, yo nolutho I had ba uzawutshata. And she was like, oh, okay, I don't want me nobana ndipreparishe some nice shirt for your husband and all that. And those people, they told me, you know what, wena kubingathi uzawa ingxaki. If you're gonna come here with surprises ngalamini uzawutshata ngayo, sizakugxotha right there. Like remember guys, if uphayana ne akho nto uyicingayo ngogoduko, and the minute they mention indaba yokuthi bazakugxotha, you must know ba jonga mamela, you've done them wrong, yebo. So the minute they started babathi if you uzasiphathela surprises ngalamini yakho umtshato wakho, then for him now it was like, yo awana abantu bazandenza ntoni, yabo. And then I stopped it there, because ba wayekhona umuntu who wanted to do something for us, like asi designele ilokhwe and all that. And then I had to go to kuye and I told her ba no, you need to stop that, because those people alawish yonke londo le. And she was like, why? It's your wedding. And I was like, I don't have any will, as much as ingumtshato wam, but akho nto ndikwazi uyenza, yebo. And then after that ke ngoku baplana ke ngoku umtshato wam uba uzawuba ngemini ethile, and then satshata ne. Remember guys, there's no rings. Those people, they tell me I must go to American Swiss. They pretend as if I'm self-employed ne, and then I must tell abantu bakwa American Swiss ba dinazo i-bosses zam ezingabo. I must make them i-reference zam kwilanto account yapha kwa American Swiss. And then to my surprise, I got the credit that time. I think it was 4,000. Ndayifumana credit ye 4,000 ne ye-ring kwa American Swiss, because bathe ndithi ndi-self-employed. And then my husband, he went to buy a ring eBelgium. It's a joke, ne? It's a joke. And then my husband went to buy a ring eBelgium, and then he came back with a ring, and then sahamba sayotshata. Uchata kwam ndatshatela phayana, zange ndibe sekhaya the time I got married. Galamini yomtshato ndandingekho sekhaya, ifamily yamu yandifumana pha ecaweni. Bonke nje abantu basekhaya bandifumana phayana. And they even said kuthi I must go and tell our families, but they don't want presents bona. So umamazala wam, she was having this idea yoba uzoxelela abantu estratweni into yobana umntanakho uyatshata, and then uzofumana back i-presents zakhe. And then we were to go kumamazala wam simxelele ba mama, no presents allowed, yebo. So she was like, how? And then we told her indlela abafuna ngayo into yoba kungabikho present, yebo. Okay. And then zangabe phinde buza nto ke said, yo hayisana abafundisi benu hayi ngabanye abantu. And we're like, this is how things abazenza ngazi izinto. Then chata ke ngoku, uchata kwethu chata after a church, after a service church yangalamini chata. Iring yami inkulu ke, yabo, chata. Remember, ulomfana said we are caught up into something that esingayaziyo nathi, like sixelelwe ngomtshato kuye kuthiwe into yobana ufuna utshata, like we can organize a lady for you uba uyamfuna, the uyamthanda mos, so yekele kuthi sizayenza nyani bayenze yenzeka, yebo. Then satshata, our first day uba sidibane. Remember, zange ndamncamisa, never kissed, we've never had other things. Yeah, so our first day, guys, it was so hectic. Remember, Sando Chatane. And then our first time sitting a toilet in a bathroom. Because clinics are like privacy. So the only place ba sikwazi udibana senze lo nto yenziwa ngabantu abachatileyo i-bathroom ekhoyo at that time, basingakwazi ukuba sidibane because siqobo utshata, yebo. So ngoku si-allowed noba singenza nantoni na. Then after i-bathroom, we've never went for testing, like ndi-check status sakhe ba unjani nam andijonge uba ndinjani. And also before I got married, zange after we got married, zange siye kwa home affairs, like kwangekhondo isayinwayo pants that states ba Mrs. Bani, yabo. So it all happened in that way, like a joke nje into ba, like you can see ba kudlalwa ngabantu apha, yabo, because kwa umtshato lo ayonto i-serious. So zakube khona into ihlalela phansi ifamily yami yakhe bazane, yabo, ndoba now then ngoku sithatha intombi yakwabanibani nakwabanibani, yonke into bayenza ngendlela yabo. And zange bathethe even nefamily yami, ndim umuntu owaya ekhaya ndayoxela ekhaya ba listen guys ndizawutshata and all that. So indaba yelobola was not there, zange baphinde bayitouch into edibene nelobola. Indaba ye-status, like akhathalelwanga loo nto leyo phaya ba unjani uzayibona phambili ba wena njani yebo izibona into ezinjalo abasifaka kuso. So zange sisayine up anything. Then umamazala wam was like, hayibo, how inzenjani guys, ithini le nto lomtshato wenu? And then usister wam, she had so many questions about umtshato wam ba Noludwe, ithini le nto le cawe yakho, yabo, utshata njani ningakhange nilobolwe, ithini le nto kahle. And I couldn't answer all that, and I was just like, kwenziwa kanje, because you know that time I was fully in kula doctrine yabo, and I was brainwashed and all that. So I will always cover up them ba no indlela kwenziwa ngayo up, and ke ngoku andikwazi uphinde ndiyiquestione loo nto leyo. So all the time ke ngoku nje masiphayana zange sibe nayo honeymoon, zange sibe nayo, and then yangumtshato wabe uphelele kanjalo umtshato, sabe sitshatile ngelo hlobo. And then after ukutshata kwethu ke ngoku went back to Eastern Cape. Remember guys, phayana, like we will wake up at 4 o'clock, the first couple to go and wash outside ne kwiwuki ababenayo. So sasihamba phayana i-couple yokuqala izovuka ngo-4, then sizawuqhubeka ke sibe baninzi. So indaba yokutshata wam, it went that way. So after that ke ngoku gqiba kwethu utshata, buyela kwethu ke Eastern Cape, and then saba i-couple, yabo, saba i-couple, and it was very hard guys, because remember the guy, I didn't know him, akandazi naye, we were caught up emtshatweni esingazani kuwo, naye akazazi utshatile, yebo. So there were many things ezasenzeka phayana, and the guy was new even kwi-salvation. I think when 2 months yena at that time esandosindiswa. So for him I was ahead kuye kwinto ezininzi ezidibene nensindiso and all that, you know. And you know guys, when you start getting married with someone, I don't know about abantu abazanayo before, but for Tina it was very hard. Like we will fight like all the time, like because it was very hard, very hard. And you know what, those people, what they did to us, not actually us but all of us, they will make sure that abaniyeki nithandane, yebo. If maybe ni kuloo ndawo, they will make sure uba bathetha kakubi ngenye partner kwenye, so that kungabikho nto eluthando edibanayo between the two of you, yebo. So they make sure if mhlawumbi uba because of mnane ndandulo ingathi yazibona izinto, they will make sure ba apha kulo kumyeni wam bathethe izinto ezibad ngam kuye, so that angandijongi as someone that anomthanda, sibe sidityaniswe ngabo. Yeah, understand lo pain enandikuyo ngela xesha. So yaqhubekeka ke ngokuloo nto leyo isenzeka up until to a point yobana sibe side singena ke kwi-business. Then ungena kwethu kwi-business, that's when we started to know each other, like safundana ba okay, because that time sesihlala soyithuke ngoku, yabo, because phaya etimini mosisasi umntu wayelala separate room, omnye lala kwenye i-room. Even the time we got married, we only get one chance ukulala kwethu soyi-2 in one place, like in a one room esasihlala kuyo, ila bathroom. I think basinika for a week ne, I think it was a week, ndoba silale phakla bathroom silale phakla bathroom, so that I don't know babe senza ntoni andiyazi, but sasilala phakla bathroom. It was for a week 14 abasihlale pha. And then after ke usise Eastern Cape sesimkile, then umntu ke wayezilalela erumini yakhe, umnyalale kweyakhe, then later uzofika umyeni wakho aqonqozele ba masambe siyolala, and then we call that place iHanover, like le ndawo yethu sasilala kuyo i-couples, like ayikho kwenye indawo sasilala kuyo because kwangekho room. So sasibiza laa nto kuthiwa iHanover, then umntu ayahamba ke ayolala nomyeni wakhe kuloo ndawo. So saqhubekeka ke ngoku then up until sasplitwa because of i-business yaye yangena, then sasplitwa. Then that's when we started to know each other. Ke safundana, sazama ufunda up to a point that ke ngoku decide ubaleka ke because of sasesazana ke uyabona mos umuntu xa uhlala naye you end up knowing that person. Then sesazana ke ngoku sifundana like kumandi ke ngoku yabo after a year siphayana sifundene like we end up ke ngoku si fight up back bona ke ngoku yebo because saye sababhaka because all the time ndandimbonisa umyeni wam ba mamela aba basuna so yabo then umyeni wam because kulaa ba engumntu othanda uhleka and he was very sweet. So saphela ke ngoku siba silwa bona ke ngoku because of wayebhaqa namyeni wam kahle aba bantu aba bayasiyuza yebo ibingomtshato lo besifaka more than ba they wanted ukuqhuba iagenda yabo ngathi yebo sayibhaqa loo nto leyo. Then sa end up ke ngoku sibhaqa into yabo ngoku sipha as we busy sithengisa yebo sihamba ezilali sizobaleka ke ngoku Stakespruit. No, we decided no masibaleke apha yebo because ayondawo le. And then that's when we started planning ndoba ayisuka masibe namntana yebo we started playing that because of like for thina into yabo we saw indobana these people actually are using us yebo kuyo yonke lento yabo. So we end up planning izinto zoba sibe nabantwana and then I went doyikhupha mna yonke lana babesifakise yona. Just right on that time when the time they find out ndobana I was pregnant they were so furious like umithe njani ntono. I've explained that on my previous video ba ndamitha. So they were so furious ndobana ndimithe njani ntono and they didn't know indobana mna nomyeni wam sasesi yabo si connecta because bona babezigqibele into ba besohlukanisile because babethetha izinto ezirongo ngam emyenini wam ntoba hayi lo ntono ngamthembi lo zonke ezazinto all those filthy stuff abazithetha ngomntu yebo. So umyeni wam all the time xa injonga wayinjonga angandithembi ba lo ufuna ukwenza boyfriend ntono bekunxibisa ibhruku ezitsobhileyo ntono yabona ezazinto. So umyeni wam ke ngoku xa injonga beve saqomba hayibo ithini lento yalapha yebo. So kuba ke ngoku banala mindset ba they've already influenced umyeni wam ngam not knowing bana umyeni wam ndimbonisile ba naba babantu banje yebo. So we started uba ke ngoku siplan ubaleka ngoku siphayana we planned that for 3 months and then I got pregnant and then I stopped selling ke ngoku izinto because kaloku ndandigula yabo ndine morning sicknesses that time sasesicofa imbaba ke ngoku ndisendigula. And then they were so shocked ba how njani no and then bafika ke ngoku lendlu and then it changed indawo lesasihlala kuyo and then I went back to stay kukhaya khulu apho umsister wamatshatele khona. And then xa sipha aba bantu gqiqi hayibo sisahleli nomyeni wam ndiyagula guys ndibhityile ndinto nje ndiyagula andikho right ndikhulele. And then they come back landlu sesihlala kuyo like they were like ngoku isibulela ngesikhohlela. I'm sorry guys for that. Ngoku nini ngomrs no mr ngoku nifuna umka nifuna usishiya tonto yabo all those things bethetha izinto ezininzi ba asinambulelo othogqiba usichatisa tonto and I was crying like and the umama lo she even mentioned oba uyazibona njani phumile kaloku icovering yethu nifuna usishiya ngoku ntono nawe encethelo uzibona ungumntu namhlanje nto like guys izinto ezimbi. And umyeni wam wayecrossile ba ndingathi hayi asisahambi because sasesizigqibile ba siyabaleka yebo. And then what they did they went straight to umamazala wam bafika bayibeka yonke history yam ba unoludweke masukuxelela ba ungumntana onjani eva bathetha everything bexoka ke phofu kwezinye bexoka. Anamsebenzi indaba yehistory yam nam ndiyayazi history yam but akho mntu unelungelo lokurepeata ihistory yam because uThixo ungixolele yebo. So bona they were making indlela zoba umyeni wam he mustn't come back elokishini, because they were like, dim lo influence emnyenini wam, mama wazala wam, she must stop us, or makanqande umnyana wakhe angabuyeli apha, no. So bathetha yonke into erhalelo ithetha kumama wazala wam. Remember guys, umama wazala wam zange ndahlala naye. I've never stayed with her, because we only got married by the time sisetimini, and then we went back straight to Eastern Cape. So akandazi umama, she doesn't know anything about me. Uyava nje ngalo mntana selokishini utshate nomntana akhe, undazi nje ela xesha, yebo. So now when we come back ke ngoku, I had to deal with that. Noba umama zala wam uve u1 no2 no3 no4 ngam, yazibona into ezinjalo. So bathetha everything nomama zala wam, like mna bad, umntana akhe ndizofike ndimbulalise apha elokishini, ndandinabantu nto ebethunana, everything, yonke nje into bad about me. So umyeni wam, I thank God that wahlala nam kuyo yonke loo nto leyo. And then to my surprise, kanti aba bantu, by the time they find out into yobana I was pregnant, bathi kuye into yobana he must let me go, andihambe mna phayana. And then umyeni wam, he told me that andizukwazi zange abaxelele, but he told me ba uyabazi abantu bathini, bathi into yobana mandukiyeke wena uhambe goduke, then yena makasheke phaa, they will arrange omnye umfazi for yena. And I was like, what? And he was like, ewe. And then he told me, I will never do that. Like, ndiyakubona uba ukhulelwe, ndiza kuye kanjani uhambe, then mna ndisheke behind, and then ndifumane omnye umfazi. Ithini into yaba bantu, yebo? So baba kwi-bad books nje for thina because of indlela ababenza ngayo kwi-situation yethu uba sifuna uphuma, yebo. And they didn't know uba sifuna ubaleka. Bava nje at that time xa sibabhalele message ba, you know what, siyamka thina apha, yebo. So they were so angry. So they tried many ways into yobana bastope into yobana singabuyi size apha, because they believed that mhlawumbi babesithi mna ndizofike ndithethe izinto, of which I'm doing that now, yebo. So we came back to Embekweni after ke usashiwe nezinto zabo zokuthengisa pha. We came back after Embekweni, and then it was not easy for me, guys. I don't want to lie to you. I didn't know umyeni wami, but I've tried so hard into yobana senze izinto right, yebo, regardless of sitshate phi, satshata njani. And then I chose into yobana ndiqhubekeke. And then zange siseparate uphuma kwethu phayana. We came to an agreement into yoba, okay mamela, siyayazi uba sitshate njani ne, now then we need to deal with i-reality, yebo. And then because of sasesiqhelene sisazana, and then ndamthanda naye wanthanda, saqhubekeka sabuya apha, and then sathengisa because sasingenayo omnye umsebenzi, yebo. Sabuya sathengisa, and then I think ndazala umntana, I think after 2 or 3 years, and then things started to be hard for us. And then saxabana kakhulu ke ngoku, uyabona izinto ezininzi, because those people bashimeva emyenini wam, mna was the strongest one, yebo. Then umyeni wam ke ngoku kwabanzima kuye kakhulu, because already wayese ingqondo yakhe ayiseyipha, yebo. So it was hard for yena all the time. Maybe siyaxabana, he will go back and refer ba babechilo tata, yabo, ndezinjalo, all that mess, yoba abazali babechilo, no. And I was like, no, I can't deal with this now. No, this thing is destroying me. Even if we are outside of that place, but I can feel those people are still alive ebomini bethu, yebo. So it was very, very hard for us to cope in society, yebo, because that time sasingakwazi nje noba sasingakwazi no feel safe even up to society. We didn't trust anyone. I think for a year we didn't trust anyone. Like besizinalento yethu even ngoku sesiphumile phayana, yebo. And we were so used kwizinto zaphana, indlela esitya ngayo, like usitya kakhulu kutyo kuninzi, yabona zazen. After some time, like saye kwa indlela kwakutyiwa ngayo pha, kwakutya okungabhadlanga, but kwakuphakwa kube kuninzi, iqonda ipapa kayininzi. Like we were used to that even when we were outside phaya. Singakwazi noselela eglasini, like into idrink ungakwazi uyiselela eglasini. okazisele eglasini because we were used to ba sisebenzisa ibhotile. Yebo, even iplate le we were not used to use sisebenzisa iplate because we were used to quiz kaftin. So it took us time into bana we get back to reality into ba hey nina hey buyani ingqondo zenu masibuye zibe lapha. Yebo, it took us some time. And then ezinye izinto sithathe ixesha ubuyela kwizinto because of we were used to izinto zaphayana. And then after and then 3 years, that's when reality yaqalisa ke ngoku, and then we fight, and then we end up breaking up. Sahlukana. And then when sohlukana, I found out that I was pregnant again, my second baby. And then even during that time, I was like, no, animfun, because when women cult kakati, so I don't want anything to do with him. He must go. Oh, makaya pa funi yakon. Guys, those people basebenza. You know what? During that space of time while I was in separation with my husband, they were calling him like, bruh, asqibanga ngawe uthixo uyakhweleta ngawe and all that, because of the here indoba sohlukene. So they were like, yebo, because of umyenam guys, mna nomyenam bese sivana kakhulu. I don't wanna lie, like bese sivana, like bendi free kuye, like naye wafumana a sister or anything, like a wife, like bekumandi ne. But because of izinto ezininzi and ne foundation yomtshato wethu was messed up, yebo. So I didn't know about kwakusenzeka ntoni by that time. So bebemfonela, and then umyenam will call me even the time sohlukene ba, hayibo makantambiso, aba bantu aba bayandifonela bathi into bana uthixo kaqabanga ndidathi mna uzuke uye, you must know by it's your end of your life. You know those people babanjani, so please don't go there. Yebo. So it took us, I think, 2 years ndabeleka, still like asibuyelenanga. 2 years, you can imagine. And then after 7 years, and then during that time I was even praying to God, but Lord, I'm not gonna go. Okay, after Sapumayo Panane, while I was still pregnant, we went to a home affairs because of, okay, no, I'm so sorry, I'm better for the into thing I did. I'm sorry guys. After we came back, ne, wa arrange the family yakhe indobana he need to go ayose ilobola ekhaya to make things in the right way. Yebo, fine. And then it happens, wasebenza kumnyenam sathengisa, wasebenza ufumana imali, efumana ke imali ngendlela yakhe, then yasiwa imali ekhaya because of ubeliever indobana it's a culture, and then he needs to do that. Akafilishi kamandi indobana anchate engakhange akhuphe imali ekhaya. So that's when ke ndaqalisa nami ke ndaba ngumakoti, and then senze izinto ngendlela right, because even that time we were there, we planned that indoba, you know what, because umyenam why what indobana no I won't be able to stand indobana sibuye elokishini ndingakhange, like akhomntu kwazi uba umakoti, even kwasekhaya utata wami yabo izaba fani into ba ndithi nditshatile kodwa zange unxityiswe kwa yabona, you know, almost abantu abamnyama, yabo. So sabuya, and then we made things in a right way, yabo. So going back to into bana ke ngoku saxabana, and then after 2 years umntana sekhona lo wesibini. As I was in that process yoku separate naye, I told myself, you know what, God, if this is my husband, I won't go and divorce him. Naye kolakhe icala akafuni divorce because of unaye into ethi, no man, this is my wife, yebo. And then I started to pray to God, but Lord, please reveal le into, yebo, because I wanted answers. Now I'm free now, like, okay, I'm free, I'm in a good space, I'm trying to get myself back, yebo. I'm trying to do like izinto in a good way. So Lord, please reveal this is my husband or what. If he's not my husband, please let him go in my life. Kakade benimvumeleke cult, and that was not my will exactly. Yebo. So I remember when God was starting back to our life, like he was coming back to our life, I got a dream. That hey, funa umtshato mna ndidiniwe loo nto leyo ngoku. And then God came through for us. I got a dream ndinxibe iringi and I was like, okay, maybe Thixo buyisa umtshato wam. That's when God started rebuilding umtshato wethu. Yebo, he started laying a good foundation. And then izinto zaqala ngabusha after some traumatized with the wedding and all that. Yebo, and even for him now, I was crying a lot to God, but Thixo, how could you allow this happen to me? Indobana uyeke yonke lento yenzeke and I even get married. Yebo, ngalandlela enantshate ngayo, like I felt like indobana ndathengiswa. Yebo, but uThixo, I don't wanna lie, he came through for us. He came through for us. Because I remember umyeni wami, like when we started getting back together, it was brilliant. Like it was like siyaqala udibana. Yebo, he made sure ukubana indobana ndifilisha kamandi yonke nje into uThixo wayenza yantsha after ixesha elide. I think it took us 6 years, ne? Because now we'll be like 8 years sitshatile. It took us 6 years because like 2 years mostly separated. So it took us 6 years indobana sihlale soyi-2 but saxabana kunyaka wesi-6, yabo. And then Thixo ke ngoku he restored umtshato wethu. Izinto zaqalisa ukwenzeka ngendlela eright. Even now on my other side, like izinto ezininzi ndizikhalela kuThixo. Ba ndaye ndajoin i-cult, kukho izinto that I couldn't do even ekhaya, yabo. I was crying like ndilila, ndiregreta izinto ezininzi, like I've wasted my time ngendiphi isikolo, yabo. And sometimes when I see my friends, I was like, yo guys, ngendiphana nam, yabo, into ezininzi. But I don't wanna lie, uThixo was there for him now, yabo. That is why today I'm dinamandla to speak out story some say cult, but it took me almost like 10 years, more than 10 years now, because I've joined the cult 2012 and then I stayed there 2013, ne? 2014 I got married and then Sabalek 2015. So now we are in 2023. Yeah, I think 10 years. Yeah. So for him now, I'm so glad and I'm happy that uThixo wa restoration everything. Like I can say 90% or 80% of izinto that I've lost, uThixo was restoration, and he's still the same God to me, even if I went through that hell. But even if I went through all that, but I still trusting in the Lord. I still trust him so much. I believe him. I believe him now in the other way that I used to believe him. So in the cult, it taught me so much. Like, it taught me so much. And I love the Lord so much. Like, I thank God for everything that I went through. I thank the Lord so much. And izinto now, they are not the same like as usually. Umyeni wami has turned up to be a good man. Like even today, sinekhaya nabantwana bam, because of, even if indlela esadibana ngayo satshata ngayo, that was then, but we decided to come back again, like sithethe indobana, you know what, masiqhubekeke man, yebo, because already kukho abantwana and all that. And that was my choice at that time, because I had a choice ndoba ndithi no, I don't want you, like you can go bra and have your life. But I decided ndoba, you know what, let me just continue nalo mtshato, and that's it. Now today we're having a house, a big one in Eastern Cape. Umyeni wami, he's busy with that phayana, because like ufuna, yebo, to show up as a good father even ebantwaneni bakhe. Indlu yethu phayana ikhona, kumandi. Umamazala wami, I've got a good relationship ne-in-laws zami. They love me so much and I enjoy baphakathi kwabo. Like it's just nice for me. Like before, I knew Mama Zalawam ngendlela ethile, but today I know her. But no, she's a sweet person. Yebo. Even that time we were fighting naye, but today we are not fighting anymore. I'm in a good space ne. The family amu. I love my family. I don't regret anything now because Utiko came through for us. So we are this loving, happy family. We love the Lord so much, regardless of anything that has happened in our life. But we thank God that we find each other. Yeah, we thank the Lord for that. Yeah. Anyway, Cult got me a husband. Yo, guys, that's like yo, I went through a lot. But yeah, I thank God, as I've said it before, that I thank God for everything. I thank God. I'm still praising God. Like my praise now is on another level because of I've seen God in a different way. You know? So I'm pleading you guys, please don't go and play there. That's danger. If you see like red flags about Indoba, a cult, please guys, don't play there. Maybe for Wena it won't be the same as for me. Yebo. Now God gave me strength to stand for all of the lies they've said it by Ndobana. When we're getting out of there, our lives will go back to those Asemhlabeni, like they cursed us. Ndoba, you know what, you guys, blah blah blah, yabo, your families will be in danger and all those things that made us ukuthi soyiki. So I'm standing today as a testimony that there is cult outside there, and cult destroys lives. Many people like destroy idly, guys, and it takes the will of God, or it takes God when upuma payana to stand and be strong and face the devil. Oh, so please guys, I'm pleading you, if maybe you've got questions, you can ask me in Dobana, like any question that comes in your mind. So yeah, that's my story on how I get married, and afumana umyeni wami uShame obetunana. Oh, sweet Shame. He's a sweetheart, yabo. And izinto ezininzi changed after sayisuhlukana. Like change izinto, they went straight to normal, like izinto zama normal. Like he came back to me as a normal person, like umuntu ohleliyo, like okwazi uthetha. You know, before that time, zangatsho ba uyandithanda okanye kwathini, those people were speaking for him. Yebo. So after siphinde sabuyelana savana, like he came back like as girlfriend and boyfriend, like, you know what, girl, ndicela ubasemathandweni nawe. So yeah guys, iCult is serious. It's serious. It is a serious case, and it's all over now. It's all over South Africa now, iCult. So you must check your place by OP, and like you must have that spirit so good descend in Dobana. No, DP, because there is a true gospel of God, and there is a spirit of the devil that is outside there that wants to destroy abantu bakathixo. Yeah, so that's the story of my life. It's called.
Okay, Naludwe, before you go, one more question. Yeah. So people want to know, where is this church?
Okay. All right, guys. Ooh, it's fire.
Sorry, what's the name of the church too? Sorry.
Oh, guys, I am so sorry. I'd love to share that information for you, but because of my purpose, it's not to expose their names, but just to make people aware of this thing of cult. Because of I've got kids, I've got a beautiful family, I've got my siblings and all that. So those people, guys, they can take me for serious cases. Like they can put me in a serious offense. So I don't want to mention their names. The only thing that I can mention is the place where ikuyo. This church, ilapha Embekweni. There's a place called Edal, Upper Embekweni, that is around Paul. Edal, that's where they are based in Nkonzo Yabo. And now what they're doing, I don't think they are recruiting people now. Ngotiko, I don't know. But the only thing that I can tell you now, they are recruiting people through business, because now their business, it's big now, ne? So they are recruiting people get business yabo. Yeah, I don't know babenza njani ngoku, but the only thing I can tell you, ba recruit abantu get business, they ba nikeza abantu hope that you can start your own business while they know by agenda yabo iphi. That's the only information I can give you. And then I think their second branch, ikhona Estekstrom, Eastern Cape, L22. Yeah, they're not big, actually. It's not a big church. Like, abanye abantu bangabane stress. Ayikho Cape Town. No. Ayikho. Yeah, no. It used to be a Woolsley. They had a branch, Payana. Nase Worcester, no guys, Nase Worcester, they did have a branch, but I don't know banai. No, I'm lying. Ekukuletu. Aibo, Nase Club Mats. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Bakona. But it's just a small church, ne? They are wearing all these uniforms, bandits, keepers, guys. Let me be simple with you guys, ne? Ningandiva wrong. I don't have a problem with a uniform, but there is something behind when people are wearing same uniform. A cult, it's another red flag where you notice that this is cult, because a leader wants to feel in charge. Then at Bandwini, you need to wear, all of us must wear same uniform. Even the kids, you'll find out Abandan, they are wearing all those things. I'm not saying that a uniform it's a problem, ne? But it's one of the red flags. It's a cult in a uniform, like whereby you are not willing, like what you want to, like what they will tell you everyone must look the same. It's another sign of a cult. So yeah, guys, I think this is the information that I can give you for now. But if you want more details, maybe you can touch me on the other side. Then yeah, I can tell you. But don't worry so much. But there are some big prophets and all that here in the Western Cape. But for them, they are not big, but they can do things that are big to destroy people. Yeah, but it was just something that's so small, and I think for them, they think that and akomdu no ba exposure or abazi. You understand? But God is God, my darling. Uthixo mthixo uyakukhupha nobundawoni nobuphi because of uthixo uyamthanda umuntu. Yabo, so akafuni namnye umuntu that will use umuntu wakhe. Yeah, I think I answered you.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully, I will still continue with my videos. But for now, I think I need to take some break. Woo, it's hot. Thank you. I hope you enjoy my video. Not actually enjoy, but learn from it. Because there are some of the points that maybe you can see yourself into that. Then you can take it and learn it. Guys, umtshato awukho lula. Yay! Awunot usokolisa abantu abachate besazana kunzima kuyilonto. And then you can imagine mna ke ngoku nomyeni wami sidibana asazani, and then we are caught up into that. Oh, tell me, bakwenzeka ntoni? Really uThixo was there for us. And I thank the Lord that I'm still standing. Yay! I'm standing strongly like before now. The meal, guys. And please, guys, I wanted to encourage na baba bepayana, ne? abangenawo amandla, or they are still struggling from ipast yabo yaphayana, yebo. Others, they're having big stories that they can share with you guys. But I think when the time allows, uThixo uzolivula ixesha into yoba nabo they will come and share their stories with me, like sihlaleni, and then they will share with you guys ba kwakusenzeka ntoni there kubo, yebo. So I just wanted to encourage them that uThixo khona uzosihelisha. Like I feel healed nangoku after I spoke out everything, that iCult, guys, ikhona, really. I'm not lying with you guys. Ikhona iCult, and uThixo that okwaziyo uphinde amise umntu wakhe, because that spirit, it's a very powerful spirit. Into esebenza ngengqondo, it's very powerful. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Hopefully I will come back to you guys with some of the information that you need from me. Enjoy your week. Bye bye. Love you so much. Chitty.